Yeah, it's a blessing. And like I said before, and I can always come back and see my name out there. I know this is home for me. So, like I said, I told him on the ESPN, I said that end zone after that bowl game in Jackson, whenever me and Travis talking about we're gonna do it again.
Then we can go. Well, first let's take a step back.
Do that.
Go back. We got to go back to
I thought
the beginning.
We're going way back. And it's doing something like this. Hit it.
Remember that back in the day? But this to start the practice, of course, we had the retirements of the numbers and the jerseys of Shedeur Sanders and Travis Hunter. Let's go there for one. And I think you were able to get a couple of exclusives with Travis and Shedeur that we can go to. But talk to me, Unc.
Yeah, before we do the after, let's talk about the before part.
Mm-hmm.
And this is personal moment of reflection, because I was at Jackson State when Shedeur decided to leave his prior commitment and follow his dad to JSU. And I was at Jackson State when Travis Hunter decided to come to Jackson State. And what's key in both of those is, like, I was involved in both of their processes to that decision. And so to be on the field today with them, arm's reach, when you see the pregame show footage, I'm literally the closest camera there to them, and I could hold a conversation with them while all this was taking place. To have gone from their recruitment processes at HBCU to them following Coach Prime out here to a Power 5, now Power 4, and to see their names and their numbers get retired today, and for people to still doubt, the coaching talent or the player talent that exists at HBCUs, like, it is just absolute crazy. And in my conversations with them, we talked about the roots, of this fruit-bearing tree now of the end of their college career, that without what they did at Jackson State at HBCU wouldn't have happened, here in Colorado. And so that name up there represents all that. I couldn't be prouder of them or for them, particularly for them to get their flowers now, because here's something that came out today. They publicly announced, a fund drive to build Coach Mack a statue. Yeah. And, he recently passed away. And as Coach Prime said at the press conference, wouldn't it have been great for him to be a part of that?
Exactly.
Like, we got to stop delaying people their flowers in their moment just because whatever tradition or we think is too soon, particularly when they've accomplished all that they can accomplish in that regard.
No more to be done.
Shedeur and Travis can't do any more for their college careers.
Right.
And so to delay it ain't doing nothing but delaying it. So, man, to be on that field with them, to see them watch the Jumbotron, to hear their own stats and see what they accomplished, to have their family and friends around, what a moment for those two young brothers, man.
I agree 100%. So shout out to Travis and Shedeur, man. Through all the hate, we celebrate up in this thing. So you want to go to the video now?
Yeah, go ahead and hit play on that thing, man.
All right, we got it. Go to it right here.
Connor, how'd that feel?
Great, Now I can always come here and see my name out there. So
forever.
Yeah, it ain't going nowhere.
You come a long way when you selected Jackson State to follow Coach Prime, then to follow him here, Heisman Trophy, and now this honor.
Yeah, it's a blessing. And like I said before, and I can always come back and see my name out there. I know this is home for me. So, yeah, I was excited, but still got more work to do.
Proud of you, brother. Much love.
Boom, boom, boom. Go to the two.
How'd that feel, boss?
Felt good. Felt legendary, of course.
You said we could do it at the HBCU level, said we could do it at Power 5. We've done it.
Yeah, I did it. But like I said, I told him on the ESPN, I said, being out here reminds me of that end zone after that bowl game in Jackson, whenever me and Travis talking about we're going to do it again. We're together forever.
And now it's up there forever.
Yeah, legendary.
Legendary. 2 out.
2 out, legendary.
100% right there. That's dope.
Appreciate it, Snelly. It's a lifesaver.
Shout out to Snelly right there, coming in clutch.
Yeah, old Snelly, man. I F with Snelly. But, man, just so proud of those guys, man. Next up, Thursday night, first round of the NFL draft, and both of them will clearly, be drafted in the first round. There's little to no doubt about that. More than likely, they both will be drafted, in the top 10. Travis for sure in the top 5. So one more thing to go, as DMX said, one more road to cross, one more risk to take. but now it's on to the NFL. But for the rest of their lives, when they come back here, and anybody who comes from their bloodline in the future, their names will be up there. And let me tell you this, Chico, because we have discussed big time the justification of their names being up there, and people want to talk about, well, what about such and so who ain't up there? Here's what I want y'all to stop and think. Y'all go do your own research. Stop comparing these two brothers to who ain't up there and compare them to who is up there. And you ain't finna tell me that they ain't done more for this school in just 2 short years than some of them names did up there in 4 and 5 years.
And that's no disrespect at all.
None.
Look at the numbers. Look at the factual evidence. And the most decorated player in college football history, Travis Hunter.
Yeah.
Needless to say. Over 100 Colorado records, Shedeur Sanders, 2 seasons. You don't need to say anything else. What could he have done in 3 or 4, like Unc said the other night?
Dude, and God bless the Salam family. Shout out to Rashawn Salam and the first Heisman winner here in Colorado. But his name didn't get put up there until 23 years after he had won the Heisman and 1 year after he died.
It's Travis. That's terrible. I don't know where that comes from either. You know, you got to wait years until, like, you can go. I can understand if you have to wait years to go into the Hall of Fame because they don't want Hall of Famers playing, so that you got to wait 3 years or 4, something like that.
And you're exactly right, Chico. I want you to understand that that's more attached to your retirement.
Mm-hmm.
That means you're officially out the league before we consider you, because in that 5-year window, you might change your mind and come back.
Exactly.
This ain't that. They can't come back.
This is different. They can't come back. So why are you waiting? What are you waiting for? And as you said, they're going to be tied up for many weekends to come in the foreseeable future because they're going to be playing football.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so why try to wait? You're looking at a 10-year window now. No, dog.
Yeah,
we could do this right now. Right now, and put it up there, and all the recruits that come in here, they see them forever. So yeah, you got something to play for right now.
And dig this. Like Coach Prime said in his pre-game speech, who's next?
Who's next? That's what I'm saying.
You saw what they did. You saw how they went about their craft. And look how that got rewarded.
Yes.
Who's next? Now this ain't some far-fetched dream that you got to wait a lifetime to get. You see that, oh, no, this could happen right now. I love it.
I ain't even gonna let the beat drop you. They hear that sound, they know what time it is. Yes, sir. Unc and Chico, Sunday Night Live. Live and direct.
It's another Sunday night. It's another Sunday night. Another Sunday night live with Unc and Big Dog Chico.
Great show incoming. Monterey, Mexico. It's another one
down.
It's another one, baby.
Portia,
it's another one.
Dad's in the house. Another Sunday night live with Unc and Big Dog. With Unc and Big Dog.
Monterey, Mexico in the building.